around the globe. Right back at another league YouTube video for y'all, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back at it, man. Once again, you feel me? I told y'all we was gonna be consistent, and I'm consistent. You feel me? Do what you say you gonna do, and just do it. You feel me? Without further ado, today we are reacting to celebrity worship is getting out of hand. Now, I don't worship a celebrity now. I'm a fan of some celebrities, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit here and be so fanned out to the point where it's like, oh my God, I did the because they're people too, you know what I'm saying? It is getting out of hand, bro. Like, it really is. Like, it's going to a point where people are getting people's names tattooed on their forehead. Like, I seen one time some dude had NBA YoungBoy's name, real name, Control, on his forehead, bro. A man, another man did that. So celebrity worship is getting out of hand. But without further ado, man, before we get into the content, I appreciate y'all for joining me. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, man. We are on the road to 7K subscribers, and I can't 7K unless you subscribe. Makes sense, right? Follow me on my social media, man. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. Everything's in the description down below. But without further ado, man, let's hop on to this video, man. Lego. Why is she crying? Bro, why is she crying? Meeting Chrisean Rock? Huh? You cry? That's your hero or something? Like, and I'm not hating on Chrisean, but damn, I ain't know, like, she had a diehard fan like that to the point where they're crying, bro, son. It's a little odd, man. It's a little odd. Crying is crazy. Freaking out for what? Are you okay, miss?
What did Aries Spears say?
Nuke the whole generation.
Why are you crying over meeting Chrisean Rock? This woman did nothing more than be a blue-faced groupie, drop terrible music. Trash, dog. Get the fuck the airways. And drink and smoke while being pregnant with her son. What are you crying over, dog? I mean, unless she inspired you to not follow in her footsteps, then I mean, I guess you could cry, but I highly doubt that's the case. This celebrity worship is getting out of hand.
Yes, it is.
It is getting insane. Worshipping a celebrity, in my opinion, has got to be one of the dumbest things you could do as a human. Like, I feel like we all have a list of celebrities in our head that if we met them, it'd be cool. But to treat these people like gods is absolutely wild to me.
It is
like,
wild.
It's so crazy because there's some people out there that would sacrifice their firstborn child to breathe the same air as a celebrity, which is
insane because you gotta think about it. It was a point where they weren't a celebrity. It was a point where nobody knew who they were. Most of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just because there's somebody now, that don't mean that you gotta just treat them like God. These are real people too, gang.
And it's so sad because at the end of the day, celebrities are humans. They're just like you. Stop idolizing them. Whatever they achieve, you can achieve as well because you are human. Man, I knew that celebrity worship was getting bad when I saw someone faint over Lil Baby.
What the fuck? I did not see that at all.
Someone faint over Lil Baby.
What? Nah, that's crazy. Fainting over
Lil Baby?
That's what I'm saying.
What has Lil Baby done to make you faint over this man? This man's rap career is the epitome of mid. Don't get me wrong, Lil Baby definitely has some bangers under his belt. But at the same time, I don't think there's anything in his catalog that would make me faint if I saw this man in public. But hey, maybe she was just waiting in line for a long time for a Lil Baby meet and greet. And by the time she got to the front, her excitement and dehydration and maybe starvation made her faint. Who knows? Speaking of meet and greets, we got to talk about them within this video. Look, I've been in my fair share of meet and greets within my life. Growing up, I was online a lot, and I'd go to like influencer meet and greets. There was one meet and greet I went to with this one Viner, Meech on Mars. There was also another point where I went to a TSM Myth meet and greet. I stood in the line for hours to meet TSM Myth. Luckily, I didn't pay anything to meet the man because that'd be the biggest waste of money in my entire life. But bro was cool. I can't lie, bro was mad chill. I was like 14 or 15 at the time. But now I'm 22, and if I'm being completely real, I'd never sit in line for hours to speak and take a picture with another human being, let alone pay that human being to speak and take a picture with them. That is wild to me. It's very
OD
stupid.
wild to me. Like, and I hate, like, there used to be like a question, right? Used to be a question that was like, would you want 500K or dinner with Jay-Z? Why the fuck would I want to have dinner with Jay-Z? Like, you see what I'm saying? I'm taking the $500,000.
Huge waste of money, in my opinion. But there's people out there that would. Like these grown adults spending $1,200 and waiting hours in line to meet Chris Brown.
Breezy Bowl tour meet and greet packages. $1,200, bro. I'm sorry, $250. No.
Spending $1,000 to meet another human is absolutely wild to me. That is absolute insanity. And when people do take these pictures with Chris Brown, they always got these freak ass pictures, man. Man, you got this picture of this girl being choked.
What? Huh? Nah. That's crazy.
I feel like this is crazy. I don't think this is the best position to be in when you're near Chris Brown, judging from the man's past. You even got people getting their cheeks gripped by this man and him kissing them on their forehead. Bro. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if I spent $1,000, hey, I'm gonna get kissed on my forehead for sure, if I was this crazy. But I feel like this is so insane when you look at it from the perspective of like, one day she's gonna marry a dude, and that dude is gonna have to sit there and deal with the fact that Chris Brown was gripping his girl's cheeks at one point while kissing her on her forehead, and she spent $1,000 for that to happen.
Yo, can you imagine, bro? Like, these girls, these pictures are viral. Right? These girls want to get into relationships. It's gonna be hard, bro. What? Does she have? Nah, that is outrageous, bro. She's pretending to be pregnant with this man's kid. Nah, bro.
Which is so crazy to me. Because, like, a baby scan out of all things, why would you think that this man, Chris Brown, cares about your baby? You also got dudes paying $1,000 to do fusion poses with Chris Brown.
What?
As a grown man, you sat in line and paid $1,200 to fusion pose with another man. $1,000 to do this? Could have done this at home with one of the homies for free. Now, that picture wouldn't get as much publicity as this one right here, but man, you would have saved yourself $1,000. I'm like, these people are genuinely out of their minds. It should be a crime to spend $1,200 for a picture with another human being. You're spending $1,200 for that small interaction with that person, that small window of an interaction.
Right, you ain't getting nothing out of that. Like, for you, especially as a grown ass man, you're not getting nothing out of that. You're not getting no exposure. You're not getting paid. You're paying money. You know what I'm saying? What do you get out of this? You know, he not putting you on. He's not putting you on into the industry. No connections. What do you get out of this, people? You know what I'm saying? Especially women. Like, it's crazy how much women will sacrifice just for a little bit of satisfaction, bro. It's crazy.
0 seconds long. Walk up. Hey, what's good, dog? Yo, picture. Then boom. That's it. You spent $1,200 for that? Like, that's sad, man. And what makes it even crazier is that there's definitely people out there who have most likely met Chris Brown, right? Or even met a different celebrity within the world, you know? Because celebrities, they do these meet and greets all the time, right? That met that celebrity on the street, and let's say just a few minutes of a conversation, all for free. They didn't have to pay a dime. Yet there's clowns out here spending thousands. Insane, man. Now, I know it's rare to see celebrities just out and about because, look, Chris Brown, we're going to use him for an example. He is an A-list celebrity. Anytime he goes out, he's getting swarmed. So for you to get a interaction with him, it's very rare. So to get that guaranteed interaction and that picture, you can pay the small price of $1,000. In my opinion, that still doesn't justify to spend $1,200 to meet another human being.
Exactly.
And what makes it even more insane is just the economy we're living in. $1,200 is the price of some apartments. A one-bedroom apartment in some places, you can spend $1,200 and you'll be good, right? Yet you got people out here spending that on a picture with another human being.
Like, you giving Chris Brown your rent money? Crazy work. Give him your rent money? Dang. That's insane, gang.
insane to me. Look, spend your money how you want, but y'all are crazy. But that's not even the craziest thing a Chris Brown fan has done. There was a Chris Brown fan that talked about giving up on her dreams of marrying Chris Brown in her wedding vows.
Well, 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 we finally made it to the day. The day when I give up all my dreams on Chris Brown.
What? There's no fucking way she said that. Is disrespectful. I'm leaving her at the altar if she say some shit like that to me. That's funny. Everybody, you hear all the women laughing. That is not funny. That is not funny, bro. Guarantee you, if the roles are reversed, they will be mad.
All these people are laughing, but you can see it in this man's face. He is hurt from that. On the
Okay.
day of the wedding, this man wants to spend his life with this woman. He got her the ring, promising that he's going to be with her forever. And she's talking about another man. That is sad.
That
I
is
feel bad
sad.
for the bro right here. In my opinion, like, this isn't even funny. It's just super disrespectful.
It is
Something like
disrespectful,
this
bro.
makes it sound like you don't even want to marry this dude anymore. Sounds like you're just settling for this guy because you can't get Chris Brown. Which, I mean, that really is what she's doing. This is loser activity, man. And this was the caption of a post that she actually put out after she went to a Chris Brown meet and greet. And this was the picture also that she took with Chris Brown while she was engaged. Like, this is insane. My Delulu came true. If you know anything about me, this has been my life dream. Meeting my #1 artist/celebrity. Checked off my bucket list. I've been a fan and supporter since middle school. Chris Brown was the absolute nicest and most humble person to meet and actually have a real conversation with. We talked about his show, and he actually asked little old me for critiques. Me and my sister custom made the roses. I got to show him my wedding vows, my words, I put you in my vows, not on no creep shit though. Him and his aunt laughed during our pose. He said, does your husband approve? Which he did, and we discussed it multiple times before my meet and greet. We good. I actually got to lock
Crazy.
eyes and touch this man. On top of this, had a wonderful night in the executive suites. 10 out of 10. 11/11 tour was one of my favorite nights. Can't wait for the next tour. That is so insane.
That
what
is
she's
bad.
talking about.
Like, having a fanned out, like, that's one thing I do not want. Lord, if you're listening, please don't give me a fanned out, like, woman for a girlfriend or a wife, bro. Please. Please, bro. Because that's one thing that's such a turn off if a woman fantasizes or, like, because talk about celebrity crushes and stuff like that, especially in front of you and stuff like that. It's like, damn, bro. Am I a man? Like, or you want him to be a man? Like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, do not give me a fanned out woman, bro. That's nothing worse than a fanned out groupie. You just a groupie. You know what I'm saying? If you want a groupie, stay groupie. Like, don't get in a relationship. That's not fair to the person you with. Like, that's crazy. Like, I guarantee you, if a woman was with a man that just sitting there constantly talking about, oh, Lotto is fire. Oh my God, yo, what I would do is she fire. The woman gonna feel so freaking just sad. You know what I'm saying? So don't do that, bro. I don't want to offend that woman, bro. That's the worst thing you got.
She got to lock eyes with this man.
Crazy
and
work.
Talking about the man in her wedding vows. That is so sad. That
It
is
is sad.
genuinely so sad. Hey, but one thing I will say about Chris Brown is at least he's enthusiastic when it comes to his pics with his fans. Which,
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I would be too if people were paying me $1,000 to meet me. I'd
Exactly.
be all smiles. My face would be stuck from me smiling all day. Another crazy case of celebrity worship is when Duke Dennis was streaming. He was doing an IRL stream, and a
Oh,
fan
yeah.
came up to him, basically begging on her knees to suck this man's meat to thousands of people.
What? You know, nah. These people have no self-respect at all. Like, do you want some? You saying this on camera? Where are your parents? Do your parents not see this? Like, do people in your family not see this? How you acting on camera, bro? It's one thing to do this shit in private, but you're on camera saying shit like this. Like, nah, that's crazy. Do you want some head? That is so classless, bro. What?
I don't doubt that, but I can't say that.
You can find out though.
Huh?
I say you can find out though.
I can find out. No, but I'm saying I can't say that
Let's
in
go.
public.
But you can find out though.
You can do.
Look, no hands, I don't care.
can't say that I doubt your hands.
That is way
Yo, bro, that is crazy. What is wrong with
And
this
woman
girl?
is the biggest loser, man. Oh my God, Duke! Please, can I give you some head, Duke? Please, it'd be an honor to give you some head. Okay, wait, do not take that out of context. Anyone who's watching this video, please do not take that out. I know y'all are gonna clip this out of context. I know y'all are going to, but please don't. I beg y'all not to. But as for the girl in this video, she needs to do something productive with her life.
That's
And
what I'm
please,
saying.
because
Duke
later
wants
on in
some
this
head.
video, Duke had to pull her to the side and have a talk with her, basically telling her to chill out.
All right, listen. Never again.
Not loud.
I know, listen. I know I'm not listening. Never again will you go anybody.
Well, not. It's
Hold on,
not
hear me
just
out. I know that, man. I know that. Hear me out, though.
Dude, you gotta.
I know, but
Dude,
listen. Hear me out, though.
dude.
You gotta relax, girl.
You hear me, like, listening, though.
Okay, I'm listening.
Look, never do that again.
You just touched my titty.
Oh my gosh.
I know, but like, never.
Oh my gosh. This girl don't listen.
Keep that shit on the.
Girl don't listen, bro.
Nobody need to know what you're working with until they
Right, but I
find
didn't
out
say
what
it to
you're
nobody
working with.
else.
I know. Until they find out what you're working with.
And she got mad makeup on and all that.
Her name is Armani, by the way. Armani, yeah. Of course.
I like how she says, "You're not finna embarrass me,"
When she embarrassed her fucking self.
herself
Exactly.
by asking this man if she could give
Want
him
some-
the dome while he's live to thousands of people,
Like,
around
bro.
all these people. Ma'am, you embarrassed yourself long before this. And I think the most annoying part about this clip is that she keeps on trying to hit on bro. When bro's trying to actually be real with her and tell her to stop, you can't do something like this. This is weird. This is odd. It's truly sad, man. But what's even
Yes,
sadder
it
are
is.
the people that worship celebrity weddings. Like recently, this actually sparked the whole inspiration for this video. There's this wedding with the musical artist Stunna for Vegas and Monaleo. I think that's how you say her name, or Monaleo. And first off, congrats to them. That's
Right.
an amazing accomplishment for them both of them. And I'm truly happy for them. That is great. But a lot of people were on the internet talking about how this was one of the greatest weddings to ever happen on the planet Earth. And this was the tweet that really sparked the inspiration for this video. As y'all can see, this is a picture from their wedding. And it's a picture of Stunna for Vegas with their child. And the caption says, "This picture is so powerful. Y'all don't even understand. They just made us believe in young black love again." Which, if I'm being honest, like, there's nothing powerful about this picture. Y'all are just gassing it up because they're celebrities, if we're being quite frank. It's just a black man walking with his son on the day that he's marrying his wife. It's a great picture. Don't get me wrong. It's great. But it's not this almighty picture like y'all are trying to make it seem. If
Yeah.
this is the picture,
I'm not gonna lie, like celebrity worship is like for the unemployment if you keep it real. I'm not gonna lie. If you got time to worship a celebrity, you're not doing something with your life, most likely. You know what I'm saying? If all you do is go online in these fake accounts or whatever and just worship a celebrity, it's weird, bro. You don't got nothing going on for yourself. Like, what do you do for you? You know what I'm saying? That's what celebrity worship is for the unemployment, bro. They ain't got nothing going on in life. You got no job. Most people got jobs. Most people got bills. Ain't nobody got time to worship a celebrity. That's weird.
makes you believe in
Crazy.
young black love, then you never believed in young black love in the first place. Like, there's black love out there. You just gotta step outside, man. Touch a little bit of grass, maybe inhale some of that O2. You'd see that there's young black love out in the world. What we're not gonna do is sit here and act like this is anything special. And it's crazy because people did this same thing when Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift got engaged. Taylor Swift is officially engaged. I believe in love again. Once again, if
Like
Taylor
what?
Swift-
What are you talking about? Why are you basing things on what happened? Why are you basing on events that happen in somebody else's life? You're basing that on your life. Like, that doesn't make sense, bro. What are you doing?
Travis Kelce getting engaged makes you believe in love again, then you never believed in love.
Exactly.
I hate to break it to you. You also had people full on sobbing, talking about their engagement like they just got engaged.
So, like, the Taylor Swift engagement, super shocking at first, but now that I'm, like, actually processing that the artist that I've known for the longest in my life sat there for a moment and I was like, holy fucking shit, like, she's engaged. Like, go girl, be happy.
Look, it's beautiful to see.
Ew, that's weird. It's one thing to say, oh wow, that's so nice. I'm glad. Congratulations to them. But you're going above and beyond, crying your eyes out like you know this person, like this is part of your family. And maybe some of her songs got you a part got you through a difficult time in your life. Maybe that is the case, but what are you doing? Why are you crying? like this is such a big accomplishment for you. I don't get that. I don't understand it, bro. It's weird.
Engaged and soon getting married. But it's so crazy to me that people are treating this like they're getting engaged. Like, even if they are engaged, I hate to break it to you, but you are still lonely, my dog. Why are you so focused on their relationship, man? Kudos to them, but get a life.
Right.
You know? Stop worshiping celebrities. This stuff is sad. Let
Exactly.
that worship into yourself, man.
Exactly.
But yeah, with all that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying? I appreciate y'all, man. Let me know what you guys think about that video. Celebrity worship. Don't be worshiping the celebrities. It's cool to have a favorite basketball player. It's cool to have a favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Favorite chef, artist, or whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? Whatever entertainment you like. It's good to have a favorite of that. But don't overly do it. You know, worshiping celebrities. But for that being said, I appreciate y'all for joining me. Thank you for watching. More videos coming soon. And I'll see you in the next video, man.